The Cheeseboy628 Show, starring Cheeseboy628.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here, today giving you something testing if I'm alive, and that would be a PS Live. That was a double entendre, and I so clever. Anyway, so what's going on here is I've got a nice team here, indeed 2ManyPhysicals, which we'll explain in a tad. Long story short, OU Suspect came up rather recently, and I just wanted to put myself on the ladder a wee bit. Where did I go? I'm somewhere around here, like 485, I don't know, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to ladder up a bit, show you this team, and like if I wouldn't be able to get on the ladder with this team, then I wouldn't use it and try to use something else. But yes, 1304 currently, number ranked 455. Let's just hop into this battle because, as we probably all know at this point with our struggles, that lag is most ridiculous right now. It's really unfortunate because this is easily the most, like the highest, toppest competitive Pokemon server out there, at least at this point for sure. So yeah, I wish something would happen to reduce the lag. But yeah, looking at his team here, this team's a little Lando weak, as we do have a lot of physicals. Haven't really faced a Gallade yet. Fable kind of depends what it is. If I keep Excadrill around, I should be fine. We do have the T-Tar Excadrill core, which is cool. For potential leads, he's probably going to lead with Lando, and whenever I see a Lando as a potential Mon to start out with, I do start with my Azumarill. Sure, I get the attack drop, but that is perfectly fine by me. Okay, so here it's basically, I get a free play rough off. I don't really want to go into anything, but if he does Iron Head flinch me, I'm going to be pretty upset. So, okay, he is going to go for a Swords Dance. That's cool. I'm going to do a quick calc because I want to see if an Aqua Jet kills. If so, I am going to go for it, no questions asked, I think. First, let's determine if that actually works. So, Assault Vest, of course, versus a B-Sharp. So, Aqua Jet does 29 to 35. It's a roll that's definitely my favorite. Or I could go to my Obnoxious, but that would require me to take way more damage than I'd want to. It's indeed named Obnoxious, where I've gotten plenty of feedback that has, thank the Lord, it killed. Ah, yes. Maybe you thought I was banned. I don't really know because it's obviously not banned to damage, but yeah, so many people have like, oh my gosh, that name is so accurate. It's like, yeah, it's Ferrothorn. It's beautiful. And then the other nicknamed one is in dedication of my buddy Careless. May he rest in pieces in regards to his showdown career. But yeah, so he originally named this Wombo Combo, and that's what I will always forever name Mega Medicham. So that's your little story here. He brings in Gallade. He has nothing to take on this Azumarill. That's basically what I'm seeing here. So basically, I gotta play rough off now. Apparently he's trying to get off damage. Okay. I guess I don't know what he was going for, but that's definitely defensive Lando. And he forfeits. He was really expecting a switch, but what would I switch into? What would I switch into? Nothing. This was like the best thing against his Gallade. So yeah, Azumarill's a pretty nice stable to this team. Let's just get another one before I talk even more about this team. Obviously the name 2ManyPhysicals comes from the fact that 4.5 of my Mons are physical based. This is the stalliest stall of stall, where you see Chansey. I'm surprised that Blissey is UU. I mean, it doesn't get usage in OU, sure, but like, Blissey and UU? Is that necessary? I think Mega Heracross is still there, so that's cool. Pinsir and Terrakion were there for like 3 seconds, so it's funny. If I can get rid of Lando, or at least just chip away at it little by little, Wombo Combo is going to destroy his entire team. It's gonna be pretty beautiful. So, I don't, like most people, I don't understand why they run stall and then megalopony. Like, I've seen this a lot, and I can't explain it. So, yeah, looking at my opponent's team, I'm gonna start with Wombo Combo. If he starts with Lando, cool. But if he starts with Rotom, I'm probably just gonna go for a Sega Cut. Okay, he's just gonna Mimi. Interesting. I am just gonna go right out to Obnoxious because I feel like he's inclined to go for a fake out right now. If he's ballsy, he goes for the high jump kick, you know, power to him. But it's not going to be the case. He doesn't have a single grass type, so nothing can absorb a Leech Seed. He doesn't have a spinner. I could certainly protect right now, but I don't know if it's in my best interest, as he could easily go to his Heatran. But then again, I could go to a Azumarill. So it's all about, do I even want to risk him trying to go for high jump kick right now? I feel like my best play is definitely to protect, because if he does end up going for it, this is one of my only things that can like handle his Megalopony. So yeah, he's going to go into his Heatran. That is totally fine. I'm going to go to Azumarill. And basically what's going to happen here is I'm going to get a free knockoff, because the waterfall is going to be scary to where, I mean, why would you bring in a Megalopony on a potential waterfall? But he goes for a Toxic. He's probably Toxic Protect, or maybe Subtoxic, something of that nature. But that's kind of unfortunate for him. I say kind of just because he does see I have the Cleric. But yeah, 4.5 physical based mons here. Go for knockoff, which is beautiful on this monster. Here I have a couple options, meaning I could go to Obnoxious to get off some rocks, or I could go to Sylveon to guaranteed absorb a status. But in the end, I feel going to Obnoxious is going to be my best play, because that way I'm going to be able to get off rocks and it'll be good. Hopefully this isn't a choke already. I just want guaranteed damage on a lot of things. I could go for a Leech Seed right now, but I just feel like he's going to go to Heatran. It's going to be a waste. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what he goes for now. Now I know more about what kind of Heatran he is, which is cool. I'm not sure if he's going to be physical or specially defensive. Especially is usually a lot more common, of course. But yeah, I could go for a knockoff if I was really artsy, but I'm just going to go to Sylveon. I can wall this thing for days. I really doubt it's going to have Flash Cannon. But yeah, so he goes for his rocks. That's a totally fine play. I'm just going to heal though. That way I can get the burn off my Pharaoh, and that's cool. I really like this Pharaoh set. There's a reason it's called Obnoxious. Like, I just love it because there's almost always you could use these 4 moves, and it's just, it's beautiful. So, looking here, I feel, it's just, I don't know if he has Protect yet. So I don't want to go in a Wombo combo and be like, oh, high jump kick, dead. So, I want to go to Zoom Zoom pretty badly. I also want to go to Excadrill, but if he Lava Plumes, I'll never forgive myself. Azumarill is the best middleman play. I want these rocks off my side of the field ASAP, but we'll see how that goes. He goes for the Roar. Ooh. Whew. Here he has no reason to not go to Lando, so if he doesn't go to Lando, or he might reveal the Protect here. Yeah, at this point it's just totally not worth him risking. Is that Scarf Dam? Yeah, he's definitely scarfed. I could look at me knowing my damage off of Rapid Spins. But here EQ is super obvious, to the point that I think he'd U-turn. So I'm going to go to Obnoxious either way. I feel I'm at HP point where I can take an EQ. But the fact that he goes for U-turn is also great, because that way he takes all that damage from Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. This is why it's named Obnoxious. It's an absolutely great set. I saw it versus Pokemon at one point, and he just couldn't handle it, and that's what I really like about this. Okay, it seems he does have HP Fire, so that's basically what he's gonna finish me off with. I just wanted to scout just cause. I mean, see what happens. Yeah, he's gonna take me out of the HP Fire. Magnezone is a lot scarier to this team, in my opinion. I've seen a Gyara Magnezone core that's, number one, really solid typing wise, and then number two, it's really effective against this team. The fact that he's probably locked in right now is good to know. I feel like if I go into T-Tar, my best play is to go for Stone Edge. I think my best play is to actually go for Play Rough with Zoom Zoom. Because I'm a Assault Vest, he better not HP Fire, because that would be an awful play. But yeah, he doesn't have a lot of options as to what wants to take this. What wants to die? That was a great song by Andrew. That was to the tune of Dumb Ways to Die by insert artist here. Thankfully I do not miss the Play Rough. Just because I'm a little bit scared of Aqua Jet not killing. I'd like to know if Aqua Jet will kill. So we got Rotom Wash, Defensive, Standard Dot. It looks like Aqua Jet will kill. And that's a pretty defensive Rotom Wash right there. Yeah, it is Assault Vest set, so this should kill. Really hope so. Okay, good. It does kill. My friend is texting me a better bio quiz today. Things did not go too swell there. I mixed the endoplasmic reticulum up with a smooth and rough. I forgot that synthesis apparently occurs in the rough, but I thought I was doing you know, you have to make connections in biology in order to understand it. And what's he gonna do? You gonna trick? I'm gonna press knockoff. You're gonna die. But yeah, so I thought smooth synthesis, the two S's. I thought that was right. Apparently not. I'm like honestly surprised I didn't get paralyzed here, because I swear any 10% move has pretty much affected me, besides Ice Beam. I haven't been frozen a while, but I've certainly been burned and paralyzed too many times. I wonder if that was his goal, to get off as much damage on me as possible, and then kind of take it from there. Because he's kind of free to just return right now. Fraternity. It's kind of a bold play, but I'm gonna go to T-Tar, because I just don't see him high jump kicking. Ooh, he goes for the sub, and I am totally fine with this. At this point, I think Zoom Zoom is one of the more important mons, and I don't see T-Tar being very useful. In comparison to the rest of his team, I think Wombo Combo is going to be a lot more important. So here, I'm just going to press Ice Beam. Whatever he goes for, it should be fine. Okay, goes for Power Up Punch. Interessante. Yeah, I'm totally fine with this, because I have Wombo Combo. And since... No, what was I thinking? For some reason I'm like, yeah, if sand hits for one more turn will be grand, because that way you can't come in after rocks. What am I saying? This man resists friggin' rocks to almost the fullest extent. So here I get a free fake out. I say it's free because after rocks, that Lando does not want to come in. But yeah, I forgot the question on bio, what it was verbatim. But it was something, something about things being synthesized. Whatever. But he does end up going into it. I don't know if I agree because he's apparently right with damage. So that's cool. Still, I'm gonna bullet punch. Hopefully that was just a variation in his favor. Nope, that's just gonna be that. Cool. Either way, I press bullet punch now. If he wants to bring in something, I don't care. I wonder if that chance he has protect. Either way, we're doing pretty swell. That Lando is going to go down. We should be able to get at least one more battle after this. Lag. If you guys have been watching Poe Game, I've been watching all his uploads. The man is an awesome man. Even for him, like, he gets an average about like 2 battles per half an hour episode. Just like, what? This lag needs to be fixed, please. So yeah, he goes into this old doozy. I don't see Excadrill being super useful, but then again, I don't really see Sylveon being super useful. I have Bullet Punch, so you'd think he would be inclined to go for Fake Out right now, as he does do such. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Protect, because I just want to scout a wee bit. Yeah, basically if he brings in Heat Train after this, like predicting my Protect or whatever he does, I go to Zoom Zoom. Yeah. And what this will guarantee, actually it won't guarantee yet, but if I press Wish, and he doesn't burn me with the Lava Plume, we're going to be in an awesome position. As long as he doesn't have Subwoob. But yeah, I mean, predicting my Wombo combo, maybe that's what he's predicting. He'll go for Lava Plume. But yeah, obviously I'm going to bring in Zoom. Please don't burn. Thank you for not burning. I swear, 30% doesn't go too much. I mean, it does like your average amount, but like 10%. And that's where it hits me every time. But now I'm inside, as they call it. So, prepare yourself for good old Zoom Zoom. Oh my gosh! Damage. The damage is here. Why would you go for rocks? I don't know if that's your best play. I mean, in hopes that Medicham dies, I guess. I think I'm going to live with like 1 HP if I do decide to come in. But yeah, at this point, I mean, he brings in Lopunny. Gets off the Fake Out, I guess. Does he know I'm not Bandit? Oh no. Either way, I'm pressing Aqua Jet. I don't care what he does here. I'm going for Aqua Jet. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely won this. All I have to do here is press Knockoff, and therefore Chansey will be severely crippled. And I should be able to wither things away from there. If not, that'll be sad. Hyper cholesterol. I know what you're trying to spell, but that's not what came out. Anyway, so how you guys doing? I'm doing just grandiose, like always. Toxic. Oh, that was a noise. Sorry. So here I'm gonna go for Waterfall, because if this man tries stalling me out with soft boiled, I'm just gonna flinch him, and that'll be a GG. But yeah, things are going okay here. I had about 12 hours worth of academic activities yesterday. Under 3 hours of sleep. Ooh, there's the flinch. There we go. It's a GG indeed. I wanted to see if I would live rocks, but I'm not willing to choke this away. So, but yeah, so that was great because I was under 3 hours of sleep from that. Give him a GG. I don't know if he's gonna want that or not, but oh well. And finish with one more battle. Maybe I'll get smacked, maybe not. So yeah, that was a mess. Like, I somehow survived the entire day, but dude, it was cray. TJ. Okay, it's a very unorthodox team. That's for sure. I would never expect to put these 6 Mons together. Yeah, look at his team. You can lead with Megalopony. Sure. Why not? Could lead with Obnoxious. That may be my best play. This team is honestly not the greatest in the world. So what else could he start with? He could start with Rotom. I'm gonna start with Wombo Combo, because Wombo Combo has a pretty decent matchup against most of his Mons. I'm just gonna press Fake out here. I'm not willing to make any bold plays against his Gengar right now. As much as I want to go for Psycho Cut, I'm not gonna do it. And he might be... Look, Psycho Cut doesn't make contact, which is why I like it a little bit more %, plus the fact that it always hits, and it has a nice chance to crit. Well, at least I don't think it makes contact. What I think I can do, if I Psycho Cut... Oh, yep, he does indeed U-turn. So, let's see what he goes into. Something takes, in his mind, maybe a potential high jump kick. Basically, he's going to survive... Oh, okay, that's fine. I would high jump kick for free if I didn't see a Gengar there. Long story short. Kind of bold of him to U-turn. Just because taking a Fake out from Mega Medicham, that would not do you justice. But yeah, Mega Medicham is really good for this guy's team, especially with his lead as a Mienshao. Because looking at his options, if he's not Life Orb variant and he's Jolly, well, or Adamant, because I'm Adamant, that he would have to take a Fake out to the face if he doesn't have Regenerator, then he's going to take a ton of damage. If he just switches right out, he has a 50-50 chance on what's going to happen. If he brings in Ferrothorn, high jump kick, he loses a physical wall. If he brings in Gengar, predict that, go for a save, he loses Ghost, and then Mega Medicham is even more free to wreak havoc. So, in this situation, this is why we got T-Tar. I still haven't fully explained this team. This is a standard dot set for Mega Medicham that I've been using for a long time. Shadow Ball. What? Why would you Shadow Ball there? I mean, I can... But here, I'm going to predict him to go to Pharaoh. I feel like that's going to be his best play, so we're going to take Fire Blast. So yeah, that explains Mega Medicham. Oh. Okay. That's fine, too. I'll just Crunch, I guess. Chances are that since I revealed Fire Blast, he's probably not going to go into his Pharaoh now. Oh no, that's my guess. Unless he's just going to be a man and like... Okay, he goes to Mienshao. Look at that damage. I mean, we know it's Scarfed, obviously, but... Like, give me a break. I mean, you turn in high jump kick. Azumarill will resist both. So is Sylveon. Both bulky. It's just... Let's do a calc, because we can. We got Sylveon, just choice specs for the fact that we don't have any physical investment. The standard Sylveon apparently has physical investment. I do not, because I already have enough physical presence. So, high jump kick does about 52% to standard dot Sylveon. So we're gonna go to Sylveon right now because we can. We're gonna take a high. Okay, we'll take a U-turn. now that we got so much damage on him, we'll be able to see if he's regen or not. And therefore, like, what's going to be important about that is just how powerful his high jump kicks are. The fact that he did that. See, he has reckless in this case. So yeah, that way we can determine how much damage he's actually going to do. Here, I mean, if he has the standard 3 moves of Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave / Sludge Bomb, Leon ain't gonna appreciate that. I mean, nothing is. And nothing on my team wants to, and why would anyone want to? It's the reason Gengar's OU. It's awesome. We could go to Obnoxious, but if he predicts, that could be gross. I feel like T-Tar's my best middleman play. Thing is, though, if I lose T-Tar, Excadrill is not going to have any offensive presence. Okay, he does go for the Focus Blast. Yeah, this is what's going to happen. He's going to go for a Focus Blast again, I'm assuming. And then Zoom is going to be able to take... Oh, no! I totally deserve that, though. Definitely deserve that, because now Sludge Wave is going to be able to kill me. So, go back to T-Tar, take the Sludge Wave, give him Son damage, and you could hope he misses again. That would be cool. Surprised it didn't poison me, because 10%, man. I'm not going back to Zoom because I feel like after that little bit more of damage, I'm not going to be able to take a Sludge Wave. So I'm just going to crunch Anja. Oh, he misses. I'm really sorry about that. Like, that would have made the game a lot more interesting. But unfortunately, that may seal the deal. If he still stays around, I can explain this team a little bit more. You know, standard Excadrill, besides it doesn't have rocks on it because I have rocks on my Pharaoh, because Pharaoh is awesome. But yeah, it's fully offensive. It takes out Gyarados at 8% with Rapid Spin, so that's cool. Here he's free to high jump kick. No questions asked. So, considering that, Mega Lopunny. Stop coughing in my hallway. So yeah, we got Mega Lopunny. High jump kick does 46%. Okay. And Sand is up. It's probably gonna be a 2-hit KO. So it's basically playing what wants to die right now. And the reason I'm debating about sacking T-Tar is just because I want Excadrill to get as much of a reign as possible, but I can't really see that happening. I feel like the rest of my mons should be able to take care of the rest of his mons. So, yep. We're gonna go to the drill. And basically this is where we get some 50-50s in our heads. Cause, I mean, you could go to Latios to predict an EQ. I don't see that happening, honestly, so I'm just pressing EQ. If he does it, you know, collapse to ya. It does make sense, though, because he's definitely in a corner. He does decide to do that. Chances are he's not going to stay in, though. So I'm going to go for EQ. To predict his Pharaoh, because he has to make plays in order to come back. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. I mean, every Excadrill has EQ and Iron Head. You should know that, and the fact that I clearly have Sand Rush says that I'm going to be in here. But yeah, that's probably what he's debating about right now. Ooh. And that was a crit. Oh, that sucks a lot. And Sand Rush is gone now, so that really worked out for him. Yeah, at this point, I'm not as good of a position. I'm not in as good of a position as it once was. Clearly. So, I'm gonna go do Obnoxious. I don't know what he plans on doing. Why would he? Gosh, he's making plays. He doesn't know I protect yet, though. So we're gonna do that. He does have Regenerator, though. Take note of that, because that means all of his little high jump kicks will be doing less damage. Yeah. Whoa, what is happening? Mienfu. We don't, I was gonna say it's doing a little bit too much damage, Sylveon. Oh, you chose Scarf, Reckless. Not Reckless. We're gonna give you Protean. No, not Protean. That's like one of the only moves that could like. Can we just give you an ability that doesn't affect? So what does he go for? He ends up going for a high jump kick and he crashes. He crashes. So yeah, we're gonna go to Sylveon here and have a good old time. Yeah, he's got that regen, so that's huge. And if he misses at any point, that's gonna be gold. Yeah, but we're obviously going to Wish here. I mean, not obviously, but it's probably my best play. I don't know what kind of moves this Ferrothorn is going to have on it, but what I am going to do is pass this to Wombo Combo. Because that way, I'm going to be inside. If he has Protect, that's cool. Okay, so he goes to Mind Chow. Mian Chow, Mind Chow. I've been pronouncing it both ways. Nothing wants to take a Fake Out besides Ferrothorn, obviously. But if he brings in Ferrothorn, we'll have a predicament depending on if he has Rocky Helmet. Because then it's going to be, am I willing to sacrifice a lot of my health? Okay. Goes for Fake Out. Now, here's the question. Not everyone expects Bullet Punch. Not everyone expects Bullet Punch. So do I go for it? Why not? He may just be looking for a free switch into his Mega Lopunny. That's my best guess. He's definitely free to high jump kick, I feel. So, yeah. So at this point, I think I'm going to be sacking Excadrill because it's really not going to be serving me a lot of purpose at this point. I'm going to be having to make some more plays since I kind of messed up with Excadrill. I really wasn't expecting him staying with Latios or go out to Latios. Because I mean, Iron Head was such a... I don't know, it seemed really obvious both times, obviously, but if he made really good predictions, you know, that's awesome. But yeah, obviously sacking Excadrill. Wow, Fake Out didn't kill, and he... I don't know why you went for Fake Out. Here? I'm debating about going out to... I'm at 3 HP. If he goes for Return, just so he doesn't miss, I could go to Obnoxious. And that's what I'm gonna do. Because I just don't see him going for high jump kick when he knows he could miss. Yeah. So he's going to take all this extra damage, which it's going to be crucial later if I get a little bit more of this. Yeah, so I'm going to go for Rocks here because he does have Protect, and Rocks is going to be great for a million reasons. Hello? Oh, he's making plays right now. So basically this is what his situation is. He didn't go for a turn because he knew if I didn't protect, then he would take a ton of damage. But he went for Fake Out since obviously there's no chance of it making any contact either way. That's just like his middleman play. So basically it's a real 50-50 now of do I protect or do I not? That is the question. I'm gonna protect. that is going to be my play. If he goes for a jump kick here, that's practically game. And that should seal the deal. Because now I could sack drill. Sacking drill is probably my best play. And then I get a free switch into either Wombo Combo or my Zoom Zoom, because priority. But yeah, so here I get a free fake out if I want to. And I do want to, because I'm not really willing to risk him going for a turn here and you taking a damage, and we're just preventing any possible fallacies at this point. Obviously he's going to go to Ferrothorn. This is like the first time I'm going to be able to see his item. He does have leftovers. So it's almost going to come down to if I hit high jump kicks or not. So that's kind of funny. Because number one, if he goes for protect, he doesn't, and I hit. So there you go. Circumstances are not even a thing. What's going to happen here is probably bringing Megalopony, or he just forfeits because he knows it's kind of just at this point, because I'm pretty sure Bullet Punch would kill. Just doing that in case. Let's check that just in case. I'm about to sneeze. Hopefully not. But yeah, Wall Breaker. Yeah. Why would you run 240 attack? Hello. We want all the power. But yeah, I think against Eladios it's going to be able to kill at that point. Why aren't you running Bullet Punch, man? Or Fake Out? Where's your priority on this set? So, yeah, Bullet Punch is going to do 32. So yeah, that's basically the game. I talked a little bit about a lot of these mons. Maybe I'll bring it up again some other time, but yeah, you saw the movesets on these things. I have certain EVs for like certain mons, so that's a thing. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I still apparently know how to play Pokemon, so that's cool. It's a nice and long session. Just to let you know that I am in fact alive, and I do want to upload more, but like, life is incredibly busy, and that's all I can say to that. I appreciate your patience though, guys. Your support is awesome, and I'll see you guys next time. I actually am this weekend going to be recording with Jolt from the Token Minorities, because we had some really good battles recently for our clan and other things like that. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, some. Until later, peace.